celebrate America. The boys you raised across this nation are the men of Super Bowl Sunday.
Before I was here, I came from White House, Texas.
Arlington Heights, Illinois.
Before I was at the Super Bowl, I came from New Orleans.
University of Iowa.
Edward County Middle School.
San Marcos,
Cleveland
California.
Heights,
Ohio. I came from Houston, Mississippi.
Each held dreams you nurtured long before reaching tonight's bright lights.
We always knew Patrick was special.
Jimmy was one of those rays of sunshine.
Fred will never stop being my baby.
As a dad, I can't tell you how proud I am.
You inspired, believed they could achieve.
Before Tom was there.
Before DeForest was there.
Before Chris Jones was there.
Before George Kittle was there, he was here.
Before Travis was there, he came from here.
A lifetime of learning and a tapestry of teachers leads to this.
I love you, Mom. I love you guys. You know I do.
Thank you, Dad.
You made me who I am today.
Especially Miss Jensen back in 3rd grade.
All y'all mean the world to me.
Those kids now stand among legends and compete before millions.
The world gets to see what we've seen.
I am proud.
We're all proud of you, Joe.
I'm probably the most blessed dad there is.
It's San Francisco, Kansas City, and America on Super Bowl Sunday.
Now let's go out and win it.
Let's go win it.
Win it for our family.
For our friends.
Let's go out and win it.
Let's go win it.
Okay. I feel like a little kid.
And welcome to the YouTube TV Super Bowl pre-kick show. You know the matchup by now. What a game. The exciting high-octane offense of the Kansas City Chiefs taking on that powerful defense of the San Francisco 49ers here in Super Bowl 54 tonight on Fox. And now welcome inside the broadcast booth, everybody. I'm Joe Buck. That is a 3-time Super Bowl winning quarterback and Hall of Famer Troy Aikman. We are happy to have you with us tonight for what should be a fun game. And what I just said over that title card, as we call it, really is it, isn't it? I mean, it's San Francisco's defensive front against the offensive line of the Kansas City Chiefs trying to protect Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, that's the real key for both of these teams. And when you think of San Francisco defensively, that's really what they've been about all year long, is their ability to get after the quarterback with a 4-man rush. The teams that have given Kansas City problems offensively has been the teams that have been able to get after Patrick Mahomes, because if you're unable to do that with the weapons that he has and the speed that he has, there's not many defenses that can hold up to that. That's why they lead the league in 40-yard completions this year.
Well, when you look at these two quarterbacks, you've got Garoppolo and Mahomes. Between them, 63 starts in the NFL. That's the fewest at that positional matchup in Super Bowl history. So I'm going to take you back.
Yeah.
Before Super Bowl 27. What were you feeling as you were getting ready to take the field in your first Super Bowl?
Well, I think you try to tell yourself it's just like any other game, but we know that it's not. These two quarterbacks know that it's not, and they've known that really all season long. And so I do think, however, Jimmy Garoppolo has a little bit of an advantage in this game, having at least been to the Super Bowl as a backup to Tom Brady. He knows what this environment's like. He knows what to expect coming out of the tunnel. On the other hand, Patrick Mahomes, in visiting with him, he said that he has a tendency to get a little wound up before any ball game. So you can only imagine what's running through his body as he comes out in the biggest game of his life, and managing those emotions is going to be key early for both of these quarterbacks.
I think it's going to be interesting, though, with regard to the 49ers. We've seen them just run. You expect Garoppolo to throw early.
I do. I think there's going to be an overload by Kansas City to play the run, as there should be, the way that the 49ers have run the football. I expect Garoppolo to be a factor throughout this game, but early on, I do expect to see some shots early.
Well, the NFL is about magical moments, and we're about to have one here. So let's head down to the field.
The YouTube TV Pre-Kick Show is sponsored by YouTube TV, live TV from 70+ channels.
The Chiefs are going to the Super Bowl.
And welcome back to the YouTube TV Super Bowl pre-kick show. Kickoff is approaching, and it's time now to meet the teams.
All right,
faithful, it's about that time. We all know about this storied franchise, the rings, the legends. But tonight, it isn't about them. It's about this team. If there's a way to get that W, trust me, they will find it. Starting with this man, Jimmy G, leading his team to 15 wins and counting.
Going for it all. He's got it. Feels great, baby.
4 names who haunt the very soul of opposing quarterbacks and their future grandchildren.
Here comes the fearsome foursome.
The law office of Buckner, Armstead, Bosa, and Ford.
Broken up, picked off.
But the key is, as Mr. Sherman knows, it's not talking smack if you can back it up. And straight from the People's Champion himself, allow me to introduce you to the People's tight end.
Breaks a tackle 40.
My man George Kittle will block, he'll catch a pass, he'll lay the smack down on your candy ass.
Here goes George Kittle.
This team, this time, this moment. Here come the champions of the NFC.
Kansas City's turn to be introduced.
Going to Kansas City. Kansas City, here they come. So what? It's been 50 years since Kansas City was last here. By the time it took you to answer the door and tip the pizza guy, this team just scored another touchdown. For the 4 people on the planet not familiar with my man Travis, he's the tight end who led the league in yards, catches, and made opposing defenses question their life choices. Now there's fast, and then there's these guys. They are Hill, Watkins, and Hardman, but collectively they are the Legion of Zoom. You know this guy don't care. Mr. Matthew, time to unleash hell. And if that's not enough, there's this man, Patrick Mahomes. You cannot take your eyes off it for fear that you will miss something incredible. So Kingdom, are you ready? You've waited 5 decades to hear it. Here come your champions of the AFC.
Both sidelines are covered for this Super Bowl 54, and we'll start on the 49ers sideline and Aaron Andrews. As we continue from Miami, up next, the coin toss before Super Bowl 54.
Fox Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football